Hey, so I wanted to come back up in here and talk about this other story that, oh my goodness, I would say justice is definitely not served on this. I was just talking about the white couple that received 160 years and 215 years for what they did to those black children with making them slaves. Now, this other story is about the janitor in Houston that was working at a medical center or a clinic who urinated in a drinking container, and then also this man was peeing in this lady's cup, putting his penis in her water bottle, and this man had herpes, which the lady contracted, and then he also had chlamydia. This man was sentenced to 6 years in jail. I feel like that should be attempted assault along with a deadly weapon. I feel like, because what if he had something else? I think when you are intentionally trying to harm somebody, like, no, that should be like almost like, I mean, I don't know. I'm about to say attempted murder or something, but it should not be like whatever light sentence that he had. So anyways, let me read y'all the story. It says a Texas man who infected multiple employees at a Houston medical office with sexually transmitted diseases after peeing in their drinking water. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison this week. Lucio Catarino Diaz, 53 years old, he pled guilty to a single count of aggravated assault. That was the situation. Now, the prosecutors, they could have upped this charge. They didn't have to just go for aggravated assault, because that is just not enough. That is not enough. They said, okay, prosecutors who dismissed the additional 7 counts. So it was 7 counts. They had dismissed additional 7 counts of aggravated assault. He was charged with, as well as a single count of indecent assault. The hell, indecent assault. According to the court records, the deadly weapon, prosecutors say, was Diaz's own body fluid, which I agree with. The deadly weapon that he used against these people was his own body fluid. That's why it should be 25 years, not this lightweight 6 years. That, like, what? No, 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 no. Okay, so it says Diaz's actions were discovered by an employee of the medical office back in September 2023 per a criminal complaint obtained by People. This is the source, People. That employee told authorities that she had concerns. Her concerns began when she discovered the water she had got from a water dispenser had a funny taste and smell to it. Now, can y'all just imagine being at work and you got those water drinkers, people that faithfully drink water, and they be having them big Stanley cups, and they be going and filling up they, water bottle trying to get their fluids in. Can you imagine going and filling your water up, and then you start smelling like a certain smell? That's why I do not, at work, I do not do those types of things. Like, I always bring my own water. I don't do it. And that's another reason why I do not do potluck at work neither. Because just people are weird, and yeah, I just, like, I have to really know you, and you say, hey, I cooked this, I want you to try it. I have to really know you. But I don't do potluck at work. For this reason, because, like, no. Let me get back to it. So it says that the lady, she said the water tasted funny, and it had a funny smell to it. It says that she had started not wanting to drink the water because she was saying that it was sour water. She kept on saying that the water was sour from this dispenser. She told police that she then elected to start bringing her own bottled water each day. Okay, she said some days she didn't finish all of her water and left the bottle on her sink. She told investigators. Soon, however, she noticed her water from her personal water bottle that she brought from home from store. It started to smell nasty. She said it was so horrible that she decided to just store it away and like throw the water bottle and stuff away. So 3 weeks later, after noticing something was off with the water dispenser, the employee discovered the source of the off-putting taste and smell when a coworker offered to make her coffee. The employee made sure to tell the coworker not to use the water from the water dispenser since it had a sour smell and taste to it. Handing her a bottle of water. So then the coworker asks, now I don't understand this part. Like, so was you bringing your own bottle of water and then I'm guessing she was transferring it to her own dispenser cup? So she asked her coworker that wanted to make her coffee, hey, don't use that water from the dispenser. Just go ahead on and use my cup with my own personal water in it. The coworker looked at it and said, why is it yellow? Like, why is it yellow? She said at that point, the employee took a whiff of it. So she smelled it and said it smelled like pee, basically. You say at this point, the two women spoke to the doctor of the facility and they agreed to run a urinalysis test on a sample of that water, which was smart. That's good that y'all did that. Cause y'all right there in a doctor's office. So yeah, that was good. The doctor agreed. Go ahead on and run that test. And then the urinalysis came back positive. So they said, okay, then the employee told the police that she then brought a large bottle of water and put it in a clear hidden, let me see. The employee told the police she then brought a large bottle of water and put in a clear view of a small hidden camera she set on her desk to see if she could discover who might be urinating in the water. That was smart. She brought her Ring camera and set it up in that doggone office. I'm sure she did that. So she said once she had got home, she left work. Now she already set the camera up right in front of her desk, put the water bottle. So she wanted to see, okay, what's going to happen? She said as soon as she got home, she got an alert. At the time, she turned on her feed from the camera and observed the janitor, a person she knows as Lucia, open her water bottle, which was placed on her desk, unzipping his pants, remove his penis from his pants, and place the head of his penis into her water bottle, causing the entire mouth of the water bottle to touch his penis. It said the video then showed Diaz putting the cap back on the bottle and returning to the desk. It said this happened again the following night. So she saw, okay, this ain't just a one-time thing. This dude, he went back and did it again. So once they got him, they said Diaz had admitted to his actions when pressed by the police. He noted that, he said he did it because he knew the employee would drink it the next day. On further questioning, Diaz explained to the investigators that he had a sickness. The employee had a panel of STD tests performed a few days later, which came back positive for herpes simplex virus type 1. Something that the lady had not had before, it says. Then they tested him and he was positive for the same virus as well as chlamydia. This right here, oh my goodness. Like the fact that she did not have herpes before. Now this is a lifelong virus that is going to stick with her for the rest of her life. And for them to get that man 6 years, like that is ridiculous. That is beyond ridiculous. So let me continue. It says the district attorney's office classified Diaz's urine as a deadly weapon, which it is, because herpes simplex 1 can weaken the immune system and cause bodily injury that creates a substantial risk of death. So why he got 6 years? Okay, multiple women discovered they had contracted STDs in the wake of this discovery. Diaz still faces a number of civil lawsuits. Court records show Diaz was credited by the judge for 2 years, time served. So, but they was giving him 8 years, and then so now in 6 years. Like, oh my goodness, that kind of story. It is definitely eye-opening. That's why I will continue to no longer be eating from potlucks. I don't care how people feel about it. I'm not eating the potluck. Because people are weird. I don't know what he had against those people. I don't know if he wanted a raise or what kind of anger he had towards those people for him to do that. But yeah, he should have definitely got 25 years. You didn't gave other people your STD. Like, no. Like, and they just got civil lawsuits against him. Like, that is not enough. Y'all let me know what you think. You think that this crime fits the sentence of the 6 years? Or what do you guys think? And then what do you think about the coworker, the lady who had the water bottle and then, you know, was just switching it out and all of this stuff, throwing it away, bringing her own personal water, and then her coworker had to come and tell her, hey, this why it look like pee? Like, I guess she definitely didn't catch that. Her coworker who was offering to make her coffee had to come and catch that and say, this smells like pee. So, I mean, it's unfortunate that she didn't catch it earlier, but that's why I don't do. Nope. Whatever water bottle I bring, and then I be carrying my stuff with me because people be so, like, people be crazy. So I bring my stuff with me. And if I cannot, like, I just trash it and if I just make sure I'm not gone, yeah. People is really, really crazy. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts is on this situation.